Hello, I am a millionaire from Nigeria, and I have teamed up with a team of millionaires from around the world to bring this awful pandemic to an abrupt end within just a few weeks from now. Getting microchip because of a global deception that shut down the entire world in 2020 won't benefit the rich, and it most certainly will not benefit the poor either. Rich and poor alike, we must come together to expose all of the lies associated with this grand deception leading humanity into the horrors of a transhuman society and stop this evil agenda from destroying the human race. We have no other choice but to unite, because the few most powerful people have set the cause for our destruction so that they could play God. But these are not God, and through our unification, we will defeat this evil group of people and justice will prevail. We must unite now. They have given us no other choice. If not, they will pick us off one after the other until no resistance is left in us to their evil plans and remain, and humanity goes down into the night and never return. Noitulover is a website dedicated to uniting humanity so that we can get back to the real normal and forget about the new abnormal. As millionaires, we will do our part. We will keep this series of Zoom meetings running 24 hours a day and 7 days a week. All you have to do is sign people up for free and bring them here to these ongoing meetings and connect with us. We can offer each of you some time, even one-on-one time. We have the roadmap to wealth and prosperity. All you have to do is ask, and we will share what we know that works to lift anyone up financially. Even the poorest person in the world could be lifted out of that poverty. So, at this point, I welcome you to our Noitulover training. Today is September 10th, 2020. And according to the time of our website server, it is 5 p.m. We have come together today to celebrate you as an individual, and by the end of this training today, you will be singing a new song. Okay? Sing the song. Okay. Here we recognize that you each were born free. Yes, you have free will, the power to choose. And so you gotta sing. When you came out of your mother's womb, you had two legs. That gave you the right to travel. Also, you came out with a mouth and the right to speak. So, you gotta sing. You are unique. No two even have identical fingerprints, and that makes you priceless and beautiful. So, celebrate that by singing. Okay. While the world may have forgotten how valuable you are, we have come here today to celebrate you as a unique individual. Are you there? All right. Um, okay. Let's continue. While the world may have forgotten how valuable you are as a unique individual, we have come here today to celebrate how valuable you are and how much each of us need you. Noitulover was created to empower you to fully secure your right to express yourself without fear of being harmed for doing so. All of us are unknown to each other, with perhaps the exception of the person that invited you to join Noitulover. This will allow each of us, each of our unique ideas to be shared with each other without prejudice. We also come together with the intent to unite with one another in the spirit of love. This is a revolution. And isn't it interesting that when the word revolution is spelled backward, it contains within it the word love? No, it, you, love, and R. It's love that binds us together. Our personal freedom matters, and we can support each other in mutual benefit. That is freedom for all. Sometimes lies are so forceful that they compel people to believe in them. You may be new to this social media platform and may believe the lies about COVID-19. You may not be ready to accept that COVID-19 is a pandemic designed to rob humanity of its right to be free. Our blog shares documentation to help you reason out the truth. You may need to suspend your current beliefs about COVID-19 long enough to see the other point of view. This other point of view. Just keep an open mind and use some critical thinking when it comes to this whole thing. This committee of 300 locked down the whole world over this. So this has already impacted all of us. It has seriously disrupted important supply chains such as food and energy. Was this response to COVID-19 necessary? Because humanity as a whole is paying for the cost of this severe response. This is a scripted monologue, but I promise you that after I give you a little tour of our website, we will have a Q&A, that is question and answer. We want to hear want you to speak up and share your thoughts too. We are interested in what you have to say. And as a host of this training, I will do my best to maintain the spirit of love within this meeting. This social media platform gives you the tools to build up your influence in the world. That way, more people can benefit from what you have to give to others. It also will allow each of us to group together and develop organizations that can make a difference in the world. The more you use the tools on this website, the more powerful you will become within the world. Some want to be followers, while others want to become leaders. So we need both in this world to operate effectively. At this point, I'm going to share my screen with you. When you log into Noitulover, you land on the home page. And the first thing that will grab your attention is the list of influencers. All right? Okay? The first thing you should do is send contact requests to all of the influencers listed here. I've done that already, and that is why you don't see any chat icon on my list of influencers. This is what a chat icon looks like. Here, this is a chat icon. It will appear right here, and when you click on it, it will open a dialog box, and then you see request contact. When you click on request contact and it's sent off, the chat icon will disappear from here. Influencers are both friendly and helpful. They can assist you in developing your own influence on this website. The truth is, the more influence you have, the more you get what you want out of this world. So, this number here shows how many people an influencer could reach. Okay? Be sure to connect with all of them on the list, and you will be glad you did. To officially become a Noitulover influencer, you have to beat this timer here. Look at this timer. This timer here. You have to beat this timer here. Sign up at least 2 persons before it hits 0. You can see your influencer status at the bottom of this page. Here you are. Okay? That is it. Okay. It only takes about 3 minutes of work to invite 10 people. I'm going to demonstrate that to you very shortly. First, you copy the YouTube link and then memorize your own code. You can find your code on the profile page. This is the profile page. All right. This is your invite code. At the same time, your username. All right. Okay. Once you do that, you copy the code and then grab your invite code and go to Facebook or whatever and paste the YouTube link in a private chat and then type your code and invite your 10 closest friends. They may ask you, what is it all about? And you just keep your answer as simple as possible. The more you say, the more they will think you are trying to sell them on it. Just say something like, well, it's a place that smart people are going, and that I thought that you were smart enough to be a part of it too. Join if you want. It doesn't matter to me either way. The no pressure approach is always best. If they ask you about the 300, then say, the committee of 300 shut down the whole world, and they think they run the world. though in a way they do. But that's only because most people are too ignorant to do anything about that. These are not good people. Tell them it's easy to sign up. All you need to do is set a password, and that is all. A unique 6-digit code will be assigned to you as your username. This small amount of effort is all that is needed to get you started on building up your influence. As you can see here by this table, what I call the table of influence, okay? When everyone duplicates this 3 minutes process, your influence grows exponentially. Good luck to all of you on becoming influencers. Okay? At this point, I'm going to show you how to invite. First of all, highlight this YouTube link here, then copy. Then you go to Facebook or Instagram. For instance, if it is Instagram, okay, you click here, click on this pencil-like button. All right. Oh, no, it's not going through now. No. Let me go to Facebook. Facebook. Then you go to Messenger. See all. All right. Then you go to Search Messenger. Then search for pick a friend. Okay. And you paste. Then send. Then you come back to Noitulover and go to invite code, copy code, close. Then come here, paste, and send. All right. So at this point, highlight, copy, paste it here, paste twice, then highlight these YouTube link, invite code, copy, all right, then paste. So you now highlight the two together, then cut. So I'm going with this one now to reach out to others without going forth and back. Okay. Wow. Right? Oh no. Right. Okay, this one has received also. Send. Search. paste, send. Right. Send, send, search, right, paste, send, search, paste, send, search, send, send, right, paste, send, right, paste, send, search, right, paste, send, search, send, 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 search, All right. Send. Send. So this is how simple it is to invite. Okay, it's how simple it is to invite. So let's go back to the Noitulover and then continue to explore the available tools on this platform. This is the profile page. If you are having a hard time remembering your password, then you can insert your email address here for the purpose of forget password only. All right? This website respects your privacy and will not spam you or share your email with any other third party. It's optional for those who forget things. You can also place a pin on the map near where you live, and then you can also connect with your friends as well. All right? So I'm going to demonstrate that by first of all clicking on reset location. After I've done that, you see that my location is now empty. So I'm going to click on the map of Africa and zoom close to where I live in the country, Nigeria. Then click here. All right. And then you click Save Changes. You understand? It's as simple as that. So let's go to the blog post. This is the blog post. This is where the host of the resources on this platform is deposited. Okay. Here, best thing to do is to read the first blog post and work your way down to the most recent blog. There are two pills here. There's red pill and blue pill. The red pill represents truth, awareness, and love, and freedom, while these represent deception, ignorance, and deceit of the Committee of 300. Okay? The plan of the Committee of 300 is to microchip you, and they are not hiding it. They are hiding, or rather, they are hiding it in plain sight. Look at it here. They tell you that your DNA is highly programmable, and they are programming it already. Just watch out. Did you hear that? Imagine a biological computer. You hear that? It's a phenomenon called DNA strand replacement. and they are taking advantage of it against your life. You see that? Do you see that? Now, let's see how Microsoft Research has produced this. And let's see what the Microsoft founder is doing against humanity. All right? Just watch out. I'm going to take you straight to the area that concerns you most about this, talking about, just watch out. Yes. Did you see that? mosquitoes with the sun in the background. You see that? Well, then last night on that trail, it dawned on me. You see this particular card down here? Death, where the ground is so dried up the fish have nowhere to swim. Well, the ground is so dried up from here over, the fish have nowhere to swim. You see what I'm saying? Notice the reaper and the mosquitoes and the sun. Does that look familiar? Well, it sure does. I mean, there it is, right there. And what's the name of the card? The name of the card is Death. And the white horse that Death is riding, well, that would be pestilence. What does pestilence mean? Well, let's look what the white horse means, first of all, shall we? The white horse. Welcome on board. Is the white horse carrying a bow and given a crown, riding forward as a figure of God. All right. I'm going to show you one short video that is going to summarize what we should be doing at a point like this. All right.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
That's all right. There is a video that that I want to show you quickly, real quickly. Good, here it is. It's game over when humanity stopped cooperating with its enslavement. This is civil disobedience. You understand? The major problem of humanity is obeying evil laws. This period of protest has had many reasons why it's happening now. And one of them is to divert attention from what's just happened. It's a diversion. What does a magician want you to do when he's doing a trick? He wants you to look at the hand that's not doing the trick, so you don't see the hand that's doing it. A vast number of people have looked at the world. And they've actually seen, the world is not like it was, and there has been an awakening. But that's only step one. Step two, an engagement. But it's not even protest. They protest, and then they go home, and what changes? And nothing will change until we stop acquiescing to the system and stop cooperating with our own enslavement. When that happens, it's game over. And I'll give you an example. It's so potent. Those people out protesting and trying to knock down statues. Well, why not put a plaque on it explaining the good things the person did if they did it? So we have an historical reference that includes the entirety of what that person did. Yes, he gave money to hospitals. Yes, he gave money to build schools. But he also had slaves and made his money from slavery. So we have history. Where we've come from gives us a fix on where we are. When you remove all knowledge of history, you lose focus and understanding of where you are. For instance, Marxist regimes have cost the lives of 100 million people. Now, if we have that in our history and we know it, we know that ain't a place to go. If you look at Do you hear that?
Yeah, but the video is too fatty. I can't get it clearly.
Oh, it's faint. Oh my.
Yeah,
Let me see.
maybe it's because of my mic I'm using also.
Okay, let me connect external mic, external speaker. What about that? Can you hear?
I can't hear again at all.
It's not working out. Let's manage it that way.
No, no, no.
They call it America, is part of that fabric.
Is it better now?
Especially what they call the working class fabric. But
Yeah.
these, and it's a way of letting off steam. It's a way of release. It's a way of letting the cares of the world go while you're supporting your team. So what we now have is professional football clubs in the lower leagues in Britain, supported by a lot of people, but not in individually big numbers, that are on the verge of disappearing because they don't get the television money. They get their survival money overwhelmingly by people through the gate. Social distancing has stopped people going through the gate. Indeed, the season's just been finished. But the Premiership teams that have the big money from television, they're about to just finish the season, I think, in the next few weeks, behind closed doors, as they are in Germany and other countries. They're playing in front of nobody because of social distancing. Now, the new season is supposed to start in How long into the winter before there's enough COVID-19 designated other causes? Do you think that the authorities that we've seen at work in the last few months are going to say, yes, we're going to have thousands of people in football stadiums standing next to each other?
Let me pause here. My brother, what do you have to say? Please speak up over what is going on here.
Actually, the whole thing is just overwhelming. And although I didn't get it clearly anyway, but I was able to capture it's just like what this guy Tingy was saying yesterday in his live broadcast when he said, when we talk of distancing, does it mean that we are not going to relate again? We will not go back to our houses again? I picture all those things. I don't really get it. You are talking about distancing.
Hold on.
Husband and wife are still in the house.
Hold on, sir. Before you go further, you know what it means to distance. Let me give you an analogy. In a wildlife, when a lion enter into the team of buffalo, a lion cannot kill buffalo.
Okay.
Yes. But what they do is that they go into their midst, scatter the buffaloes, and then
for them to catch one.
And then they corner one out of the rest. That is distancing. And that one become hopeless and helpless in their hand. And before you know it, it may take them time, but definitely the buffalo must fall.
Yeah.
So what they are doing,
distancing,
yes, there's no support, no encouragement from the rest of his colleagues. Automatically, he's alone, and he's at the mercy of the lions.
I'm telling you.
This is what these people are implementing against humanity, sir.
What a dangerous plan.
Yes. Continue.
Yeah, I think God is still on our side. We are winning the war already. We are winning the war already. No matter how they have planned it, how many years it has taken them for them to plan it, we are winning the war already.
There
That
is
is
this.
that.
There is this other blog here. Let me look for it. Let me see. Where is it? Good. Here is it. You see this? Invasion of the NWO body snatchers. This one here is an abbreviation for New World Order.
Order.
You see?
Yeah. Yes.
They are body snatchers. How are they going to do it? Series of short videos are here that explain their game plan. You understand? So at the end of the day, man will be in a state of paranoia. You are not in control of yourself again. The New World Order want to take over your body. The New World Order are body snatchers. The committee of 300 have singled out, signed off a beginning on beginning that process with ID 2020. Sound like something out of a movie, right? That's because you're talking about the committee of 300. The committee of 300 put their offers into movies, music, and other forms of media. The truth that the committee of 300 follow is that they can only succeed at overpowering others by consent. And to them, silence is consent. Just like a vampire requires an invitation or consent in order to enter a home. So in a free will universe such as ours, evil needs willing consent in order to overcome the people. So the evil rulers of the earth need mass consent in order to take more from the masses. And that is why they release their consent offer in movies and music. That is why they sponsor music and movies. Did you know how Michael Jackson died? Michael Jackson died because he was no longer interested in complying with them. And he told them that he's no longer complying with them. And before you know it, he's gone. Because those, he said they are evil. He said Sonny that has been promoting and sponsoring him, he said they are evil, they are satanists and whatever. Few. Before you know, the guy is gone. So, to them, silence is consent. Research this for yourself. They have most of the wealth of this world under their control. Now they want your body. They have been controlling your life in so many ways, but now it's your body they want to take hold now. Self-replicating nanomicrochip is how they will take over your body. Your silence allows them to take over your body. And so, you must protest and speak out to refuse this offer. Otherwise, they have a claim that they own you and can do as they wish to you. Slavery, they are counting on your ignorance. Just like invaders in this movie requires you to be asleep to overcome you. If you are awake and see them coming, they hope you will be in a state of fear, which allows them to easily manipulate you. So stay awake and don't be afraid. Instead, use Noitulover to awaken the masses so that together we can stop them. The most recent version of this movie offer is called Invasion. Can you see? So they will play. That is what their own strategy is called hiding the truth in plain sight. Hiding the truth in plain sight. This is what they do. And so it is now left for you and me to allow them to continue, or we must say no to it. But one good news I have to share with you is that the awareness we are creating is already yielding the desired result, even though it may not be the way we expected it. Because people are speaking from different parts of the world now. It has not been like this against the committee of 300. In fact, the awareness of their evil and their secret operation now is being exposed far than what it used to be. For the past 100 years they have operated, there is no time that their work and their word has been exposed the way it is in the last 6 months.
Sure.
What do you have to say about that, sir?
Well, I think that is the beginning of their downfall.
Good.
That is the beginning of their existence. And so many things are involved because, as a matter of fact, what we are seeing now is a nemesis to them because they never expected it that the world will wake up like this. Because to them, if we ever figure this out, that is the end of them. Now the world have figured it out, and I'm sure this is just the end of the committee of 300.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Do you have any other thing to say?
Not really. I just want to commend you for your efforts so far. For this great job that you are doing. At least the humanity are getting the known now that things like this is happening. Even if we still don't have much people to come in, but for sure, we are able to speak our voice, and hopefully our voice will be heard globally. Thank you very much.
At least some are watching the aftermath of the broadcast, and we upload it on YouTube. We use
YouTube,
the views.
Exactly.
So the message is being passed across anyhow.
Yeah, sure. That one is set.
Thank you. Let me bring training to an end now so that I can allow you to continue.
I need to go back to my own.
Yes, I noticed that. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Let me end my screen sharing now. Bye.
Okay.